Hi, I'm the Space Quest Historian, and welcome back to the Moon. Exciting shit is happening, so let's get right into it. Neil is now our protagonist, and we're walking around checking to see where the fuck Rosa went to. Because she's off doing something. We should probably do something about it. Oh, that's the stuffed toy platypus again. This is all your fault. Well, ever the diplomat, Watts decides to just randomly lambast some poor girl who really is not at fault here, I think. Hey, I'm doing this for you, you artificially generated bastard. Watts is just not having any job satisfaction at all. Where did Rosa go? There she is. And it's actually taking control away from me. Turn around. You... Neil, I know what you're planning to do. I know that you know. But do you know that I know that I fucking knew it was going there. I knew that he knew that I know that he was... Oh, fuck it. Look, our contract is to send him to the moon. Oh, right, that's what we're doing. And the only way for that to happen is if Johnny is motivated to do so. But if that means removing River, then what's the point? The reason why he even wants to go to the moon in the first place is because she died. Or that she planted that idea in his head and then he forgot because of the beta blockers. See, Josh, I'm paying attention. I know, but we're legally bound by the contract to specifically fuck the contract. I'm kind of on Dr. Watts' side here. I didn't take this job to make him miserable, Ava. I don't know about you, but I signed up to help the freaking geezers die happy. So he actually does have some job satisfaction. That's interesting. Me too, and I like this job, so why don't we just have a big old cuddle instead of all this infighting? But if we directly go against our legal obligations, we'd be in for court hearings. Are we really? Is this like a government thing, or is it a privately owned thing? I thought it was a privately owned thing. I mean, it's called Sig Corp, isn't it? That sounds like a corporation thing, so why are they in for court hearings if they just, you know, randomly fuck with some dude's memory? Who's gonna check? Oh well, we'll appeal. We know that Johnny'd be happier to not go to the moon. Johnny would be happier with a lot of alternate life tangents, Neil. Actually, he would, and we would be a lot happier if we could just get out of his fucking head. We are not here to play God. Our job is to give him what he signed for. Well, we happen to know what he wants better than he does. Actually, how did Johnny put down that he wants to go to the moon as his last wish, and then conveniently forgot all about it? Did he put that thing down? Did he like write a will at age 6 or 7 or something? Like just after he met River? I'm not sure how that goes. Leave me a comment. Look, I'm only risking losing River because I believe in her and... What do you mean risk? You're removing her. And besides, I will make up for it. Make up for it how? I don't know, cash in a paycheck, go to the Bahamas, I don't know. Oh god, what the hell was that? We're running out of time. And she moonwalks. Just trust me. I'm bad, you know it. Says the one who pushed me off the fucking lighthouse. Oh boy, reality is imploding in on itself. Oh, at least we didn't get stuck in the wall. It's just... Holy shit, freaking light data. Abusing your powers doesn't disable my controls entirely, Ava. Also, how do they do that? Are they just thinking it, or... Oh well. Oh shit, what in the fuck was that? Booby traps, really, Ava? Just trying to buy some time. Gee, thanks for telling me. Oh shit, am I supposed to avoid? What happens if I step on these? To move. Now it tells me how the fuck? Those are some expensive pieces of equipment you're tossing. Seriously, just stay put and wait till I'm done. Oh, piss off. What the hell? What the fuck? Oh, you gotta be freaking kidding. This is a joke to you, Ava? How did she have time to do this? Dear lord, they aren't just zombie Avas. They're ZOMBIEVAS. Or ZOMBIEVAS. Actually, that sounds a bit weird. Am I supposed to do something? Don't come any closer. I've got plants. Plus WASD on the keyboard to shoot. Are you fucking kidding me? Ow, hell no. Am I supposed... Are you fucking kidding me? I am not prepared for this. He's shooting plants at them. What in the blue fuck is going on? Ow! I was trying to go around that fucking tile-based piece of shit. Ava? What happened? Should I be holding the mouse now? Ava? Ava? What are you doing, you crazy bitch? Oh, hello. Okay, can I talk to these? No. Can I communicate with plant life? No. That's a bunny. Oh, dear fucking Christ, what the hell are you? It's finished, River. She won't be alone anymore. Now the whole construct's messed up. Well, yeah, this is getting weird. What is it like? Just the responsibilities, I suppose. These are just fragments of Johnny's memories all wrapped in, or just congregated in one room. I just don't want to be another typical kid in a sea of typical people, Nick. That's a bit freaky, and I like freaky. I like freaky nightmare dimensions in games, I mean. It'll help you understand her condition. I'd rather not. Why is that? Oh, so this is the doctor's office. It's just the same fucking dialogue over again. Alright, cool. So all of these... Oh, fuck! Not another equestrian nightmare. That actually got me. Some piano playing. This section of the game I really like, because this is like, it's just wrapping up all of the loose tangents that we had in the game. The fucking soccer ball. And... Hello! I'm a dead kid! Wait, don't go. I think I'm gonna go now. I'm Johnny. What's your name? No, you're not Johnny? Your spot? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hog this place all for myself. Wait, I know that Johnny's mom called him by his brother's name, but why is Johnny just lying on the... Never mind. Look, it was a long time ago. There was no date or time, Johnny. They have a point. They do indeed have a point. Oh, good. My phone is ringing in Nightmare World. Hello, Neil. Morpheus? Okay, we were all thinking it. I'm gonna give that one a pass. What? It's Ava, you idiot. No shit, we're the only ones here. Listen, whatever you've been doing, stop it. We might not know what Johnny wants, but we know what he doesn't want, and it's you poking around his fucking brain. And what he doesn't want is exactly what you are accelerating. It's already done, Neil. Actually, I should be doing a phone voice. It's already done, Neil. That doesn't sound like a phone at all. Why don't you, come out now? What the fuck? Okay, this part of the game I really, really like. Okay, now what? Now what are you gonna throw at me? Oh, we're back in high school. Back in art class. Can I just mess up their shit? Can't even talk to them. Oh, hi, Ave. Oh, shit. Now, how much of this is Ava controlling and what? What just happened? What did you do to her? Relax, she's merely going elsewhere. So she had her, like, shadow minions haul her off someplace? I mean, this is just a memory. You can, you know, it's malleable. You can do whatever to it, but that's just a weird way to do it. And now I'm in control of Ava. You know, it's one thing to disable my controls to feed me some olives, which was fun also, but this is way out of line. I'm sorry, but this just won't go anywhere if you keep on resetting the memory. At this point, this is the only way. It is the only way! I'm asking you to trust me. Well, that's kind of a tall order at this point, I would say. So please, just calm down and wait here. And just pull the trigger already. Where are you going? How is she able to conjure up nice, you know, not gazebo doors, like these nice hacienda doors, just everywhere. Gazebo, hacienda, same thing. There's just one last thing I need to do. Poser, there's no need to visualize a door. What's with all this melodrama, Neil? Why are you fighting so hard for this? Forget it, there's no time. I'm going to walk through this magical door I have created. Everything will be alright, man, says Nicholas, who decided to join the memory. Just turn around. Okay. Okay. Hey, what are you... Shh. Oh, and here comes the, let's do the date part, but she's fucked off and she's left the book behind. Hello? Aw, man. Guess I'll have to find her another recess then. This shouldn't be a heartbreaking moment for him, should it? Sorry, kid. I mean, it's not like she I mean, in his memory, it's not like she completely disappeared, but I guess... maybe. I don't know. It's already started. Okay, so now we're just really fucking with this guy. Come on, they're gonna hog all the good tables. They're all the same, sheesh. Nah, Joey's right. The ones by the kitchen smell better. Okay, so bro's alive. Totally got olive refills at just steps away. Again with the fucking olives, Joey. Ugh, olives. Okay, so you resurrected his brother and took away... saving him doesn't justify it. Took away his love interest. That's fun. You can always find another river, Neil. But he'll only have one brother. Alright. That's my chair, by the way. I didn't fart. Come on, we're in the way. Are we really? It cannot end this way. This is... that would just be...
short steps, deep breath, everything.
That would just be weird, but it is kind of having an end credits kind of feel to it.
I can't step into
But I don't get it. She was the one who planted the go to the moon thing in his head in the first place. So taking her away, wouldn't that defeat the whole going to the moon thing? Maybe I'm just not following. But let's see what happened to the roadkill, the real star of the show.
When this world is no more, the moon is all
A pop star, a writer, a firefighter, and you, Johnny? I want to go to the moon! An astronaut! There you go. Oh wait, so maybe he had the idea of going to the moon when he was alone, and when she came along it sort of skewed his ambitions. So now the roadkill is no longer the star of the movie. I'm gonna miss that roadkill. He was my favorite character. So he got his brother back, but lost the love of his life. That seems wrong somehow. Also, there's a weird subtext here that I'm not too comfortable with. Is that River is kind of being painted as the antagonist in a way. Like she's holding him back from achieving his dream of going to the moon, becoming an astronaut. And since she was, you know, going to die anyway of her disease, and she already had a mental illness, then she was somehow expendable. I find that very distressing and uncomfortable. I might be reading too much into it, but it does seem like they're actually painting, well, they're rubbing out River so that he can fulfill his ambition. It's kind of got the Close Encounters of the Third Kind message to it, which is that, you know, family and love are kind of holding you back from your ambition. What you really want to do is go on the spaceship. And I'm not sure that gels with me, you know? But now the lilting piano tune is about to end, and we find ourselves in the Matrix, apparently. Pulling up to NASA headquarters, possibly. And out comes a shadow person. Yeah, fucking called it! Awesome. Okay, so he's going to the moon. And I know we didn't technically rub out River, like she was a real person, she existed, but in his memory, we just rubbed out the love of his life, and that's just weird to me. He actually made it, huh? You sound surprised. Whatever happened to we always succeed because we're awesome? Well, we kind of did a bad thing, I think. This isn't a success. Oh, like, not we're in NASA! Rosalind, you have completely lost the plot, haven't you? Excuse me. I mean, you're physically making me ill. We don't have much time left. Let's at least check this place out. Now, technically, this memory doesn't exist, does it? I mean, he doesn't know what NASA headquarters looks like, so... Please wait here. Someone will come around and show you around shortly. So, this is either something they have fabricated for him, or he's fabricating in his own mind that this is what, you know, going to NASA is. How pathetic. All this trouble just for some girl. That's what I thought you'd say, Neil. That's what I thought you'd say, Neil. How pathetic. All this trouble just for some girl. There you go. Good to have you back. Yeah. Yeah, this doesn't sit with me. So, do you think last century's moon landing was... Let's not, Neil. Let's not. Let's see what's on floor number 2. Jesus. We only have a short time. Let's look around, Neil. Jesus. This is not a short time. This is massive. This is the Mission Control Center. From here, you will be directed to God knows where. There's not much going on now, but you'll see it live one day. I half expected to see Zordon on that screen. Oh, good. A fucking Power Rangers reference? Are you kidding me? It's not here. What? Let's, just go. Rose, what are you blathering about? It's not here. I don't like it when she talks like that. Okay, what is all this then? And here's the centrifuge. This is where we put you if you've been bad. Bad, astronaut. Bad. If you're lucky, you'll learn to hate it one day. Ah, yes, the spinny thingy. It's not here either. What are you talking about? Come on, we don't have long left. Okay, so we go to all the floors, we collect the memory orbs, and then it's back on floor number 1. I get it. Alright, doors open. Here we go. What do you got for us? What is this thing Rosa really wants to see? I wonder if the real NASA looks like this. Probably not. It's constructed in part with Johnny's beliefs, after all. So, there you go. I is a wiki of existing facts tainted by personal fairy tales. Well, he certainly crafted a nice place. I'll give him that. It's odd, though, to hear birds and see none. Yeah, he kind of missed some details, but I suppose he was a bit single-minded. Sorry, Neil. I really thought there was a good chance. Of what? This is now a firing squad. You will now be executed summarily. And this is the break room, where we break you. Here's David. He's a mission specialist. He's a shadow person. Don't shake hands, because your hand will pass right through him. Nice to meet you. Not nice to meet you. At least he got into NASA, I guess. You think he made it to the end? Even if he did, it'd take more than just a few years to become an astronaut. Let's hurry and find the last link, then. I'd hate to miss the finale. Okay, so are we coming up on that, or is shit going down? I think down. Down is it? Yeah. What's going on? Are we out of time? I don't know. Oh yeah, because we have a dying person on our hands all this time. I failed to take that into account. He might actually be croaking at this very point in time. We've really made a mess of his. And here's our other new recruits. Oh goody, River, right? Yeah. Nah. So did his memory just conjure her back in because true love and all that? Good to have you on board. You'll be sharing responsibilities with Johnny here. Have you met? Hello, I'm John. And there's the last memory orb. I don't know what we're supposed to use that for, but whew. I almost thought she wasn't... What the fuck, Ava? But you deleted her, but I technically didn't. No, I told you, I just moved her. What she does with her life here is still up to her. But this new world, it's based on public data and Johnny's own beliefs. That carrots will eventually rule the Earth. And since River's data as an individual is not recorded in the public domain, I can just, it all comes from Johnny. I can just do whatever the fuck I want. I could make her into a unicycling monkey if I wanted to. Which would actually make the game a bit more interesting. But even then, that merely increases the odds. Well, how would you sure it'd work? I wasn't. I just, poking around a dying man's brain, who's gonna know? Could have gone very badly, You were never one to take risks, Neil. Let's just say I won this round. We still have the 2 spare helmets, right? I think Johnny would appreciate some company. And off she logs, and off he fucks. And now, in the NASA canteen, everyone is gathered around a fucking piano-playing Johnny. Whose heart is pounding so fast it's actually overpowering the music. He wrote it himself, apparently. Oh, what a gentleman. What an absolute delight. Rather repetitive, if you ask me, though. What's it called? To the Moon. I like that name. Well, you better, it's the title of the fucking game. Okay, is that it? Off he goes into the space capsule, the oddly square space capsule. Or the centrifuge, because his piano playing just wasn't quite up to snuff. Oh, they can go too in the centrifuge and vomit all over each other. That's nice. Ooh, did we... What? Okay, so everyone's wearing a helmet except for Neil, who is now also wearing a helmet. Oh, no lighthouse in sight? Well, it's a cloudy day, and the nuclear apocalypse is happening, but it's a good a day as any to launch a rocket, I guess. Hey, Dr. Watts, right? Thank you for letting us in here. Yeah, Ava's the one who requested it. I don't really care at this point. Did you find out why he wanted to go to the moon? Sure. And? What all happened here? I'd rather not say. Let's just say it was a bunch of sappy cheese that sorted itself out. How about you? You got something to say? There were quite a few times last night when I thought we lost Johnny. I think he consciously held on to wait for you two. Lazy bastards. He's rather patient, though. I just hope it's worth the wait. Go on now, your colleague's waiting. Oh, come on, let's go and... I mean, there's a nice parallel here to Johnny and River sitting on the branch and looking up at the stars. I get... kind of... have an inkling of where this is going. All we've worked... Not that I think there's going to be like a romantic subplot between Rosa and Dr. Watts here, but... Ready to initiate it? Yeah, sure. Let's go. Come up here. Why? For a cuddle, goddammit. Not really. You're not gonna push me off the ledge again, are you? Probably. Actually, but the view's worth the odds. Here, take my hand. Which, of course, you can reach with your extendo arms. Oh, and the music swells. And back at NASA headquarters, they're just staring at a blueprint because someone turned the screen off. They were viewing a PowerPoint presentation of what it's actually like to be in a shuttle. So now he gets to go to the moon with River, whom we've, in a timeline we've just fabricated entirely for his benefit, which I guess is kind of what we were hired to do. Oh, he's croaking. Is he gonna miss his? Oh, is he gonna miss his own launch? That is what is happening? Because one day I'm going to befriend one of them. Looks like they're manning the shuttle with children. Oh. Oh, he held on just long enough to see the shuttle launch. Yeah. Nice bit of cutscene. Oh, the shuttle has stalled. It's plummeting towards Earth. We're all going to die. Nah, just kidding, he's safe. Oh, yeah. She just slapped his hand away. Thank you. I knew that's not where this game was going to go. If it did, that would have been way too cheap. Shuttle is still technically flying and will now crash into this lighthouse due to a pilot's error. Turns out that Johnny had been drinking before launch. And now the entire timeline kind of sorts itself out. Everyone's happy, they built it, and River's illness mysteriously disappeared, which is not as bad as the previous, you know, robbing her entirely out of existence and calling her the antagonist, but still pretty bad, I guess. And now we're out of oxygen. And now the shuttle is becoming transparent. Hold her hand, dude. Come on. There you go. And there's the Moony Moony. And he did. Written and directed by Ken Reeves-Gayo, who, how do I put this nicely? Has a strange tone. I know this game has a lot of fans, and they get really emotionally invested in the story, and it's not like I hated the story, or hated the characters, or hated the gameplay. Well, I kind of did hate the gameplay, actually. It just didn't quite gel for me, and I think the reason is it's very tonally weird. And I know how that sounds because, you know, it sounds a bit ironic from a guy who's one of my favorite games is Beneath the Steel Sky, which also has a weird tone in that it's humorous on the one side and like really horrible dystopian cyberpunk on the other hand. But the shift in tone in this game from going from the really silly sort of anime style humor to the supposedly very heartfelt story here, I thought was a little off, to be quite honest. I know what it was going for. It was going for this very you know, sort of actually kind of Japanese animation, you know, anime style story where you've got some humor and you've got some real emotional moments and all of that. I just think it kind of fell flat. Also, the story of him going to the moon hinged on, I mean, the whole story, how it all wrapped up and such, it hinged on a lot of convenience and, you know, just Deus Ex Machina kind of stuff. Because, you know, Watts and Rosa can kind of shape this world any way they want to. So, all of this nonsense of going back and forth and trying to work out his history just seems like a very convoluted way of going about this, when they could have just, you know, crafted the memory of him going to the moon, boom, and be off. And I know that that's not how you tell the story, but I think from a practical viewpoint, I mean, just the setup of this game doesn't quite hold up. Anyway, we got a little epilogue. Here he is. Thanks. Off you go now. Now, piss off, you. I guess we're back in the real world. World? There's that accent creeping in. Still can't believe Johnny just willed the house to Lily like that. Huh? Who else was there to give it to? Us? A terrible place for burials, though. If there's a landslide, they'd be swimming with the fishes. Still a little too soon. Nah, it's never soon enough. Also, these are not your family. I mean, if you get this emotionally attached to every... Okay, nice new ringtone. Hello, Ava here. We're on our way to our next mission. New patient? New patient. Let's roll! And we can do this emotionally retching, Oh, what? What was that? Are they gonna pull one on us? This is all just a simulation. Which one of them is dying kind of thing? Setting us up for a sequel? Episode 1, To the Moon. Episode 2, Neil is not alive. Yeah. I think they're setting us up for something like that. Anyway, that would actually be more interesting than the whole Johnny business, because honestly, Johnny's not that fun of a character either, but I've been rambling long enough. That was To the Moon. It's now done with, and I'm actually kind of happy it's done with. I am not sad in the least that I played this game. Thank you, Josh Henry, for the recommendation. I mean, as far as stories in games go, this is not the worst, certainly, I've ever seen. I have some nitpicks about it. I don't think it quite holds together the way that the writer intended it to, but I guess that's just, it could just come down to personal preference, really. It's time to find a new game to play on Thursdays. So we're gonna have to start a new series. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start, just playing some games, doing some videos on games, and we'll see if one of them sticks. And if someone in the comments thinks that the game is worthy of being played more, then, I'll listen to feedback and make it into a series. So, because what we have now is like set schedules, I'll have 3 games running on the channel. Every week there'll be an episode out of those 3 series, no more and no less. And when a slot vacates, like To the Moon has just vacated Thursdays, then I'll just start playing one-offs until one sticks. Does that sound good? Okay, cool. So, thank you so much for watching this playthrough of To the Moon. I'm sorry if I ruined it for any, fans of the game. That's not my intention, but it was my intention to have a little bit of fun at its expense. I really think it is a good effort, and, could be a lot worse, could be a lot better, gameplay-wise especially. Stop it, just get on with the outro spiel. Thank you for watching this video. Please like, subscribe, do whatever you kids do, but do leave me a comment, because, as you know, I dearly love the comments, so thank you, and I will see you back for an entirely different game on Thursday, and also around the Chrono Stream.